Turn it up loud, feel the beat in your chest. Static and fire where the wild ones rest. This is the place we break all the rules. Rock in the veins, rock in the soul. Unleash the chaos, let the thunder roll. Welcome to the sound that never grows
Indie rock. What was it? Yacht rock. Yeah,
I don't know what that is. What is it? What is it?
Yacht rock. It's like it's kind of like imagine smooth jazz. Like you have jazz, like kind of like the doo la da da
Yeah.
da, and then you got like maybe a more smoother jazz type style. Like rock, there's
So it's more like
I feel like picture the song, the song Hotel
it's not like
California.
disco.
No, no. But like Hotel California by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Like that's like regular rock, I feel
Yeah.
like. That's kind of got like an upbeat vibe to it.
Rock has so
Lots of
many different
guitar.
like scenarios. There's classic rock. I
Yeah.
like to those, but
But some classic rock songs are probably like in the category of yacht rock. Yacht rock is like imagine you're like
give me a song that is a yacht rock.
all right, hold on. Let me cuz I was building out a
It's like
playlist
we
today.
were talking about that earlier, and I was like, "What the fuck is yacht rock?" I've never heard of someone say, "Hey, I'm gonna listen to yacht rock." Usually, it's just I feel like rock is just rock. I don't know. What do you got here?
I'm trying to like
Oh, I know this song.
yeah.
Oh, this is like sex music.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
yacht rock. Yeah, see you like yacht rock.
I do. I got the stash for it too.
Yacht rock, yeah, it's kind of like the all the guys in the yacht rock genre have that kind of stat. I was gonna troll you when I was sending pictures to you for like I guess we'll call it a game that we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah.
I was gonna put the Wario from Mario Kart.
Oh yes, I got
The
called
one-
that at work today. They're like, "Oh, it's Mario." I was like, "Yeah."
and I
I'm
was
trying
gonna
to go for the handlebar mustache. I don't know how big I'll go.
yeah
I think I was gonna do it until the end of December and see where I'm at.
yeah.
But I don't know. Have you ever grew a handlebar mustache?
No, dude, I can't grow like a big mustache. Like my facial hair in general will grow out.
Yours like it looks like already cleaned up.
Well,
Like
I
it looks
shaved
like
yesterday.
no, like I'm talking about like if you grow it out, it doesn't look like you need the barber. It's just like perfectly formed already.
Yeah, no, it would take a little bit longer, but like I usually shave like once or twice a week just to keep it at kind of like a stubble-ish type look.
Yeah, this
Because I don't like having no facial hair.
This is about like I don't know. This is about a 2 months and a week maybe.
Yeah,
So it's pretty long, but I don't know.
yeah, that's why you were growing out the facial hair in general.
No, I did the no shave November.
Yeah,
So I was doing that, and I just ended up like I was like my principal back in the day had one, and he could like how you could wiggle it.
yeah,
I thought that was so cool. It's like, dude, he's like styling it up. I'm like, but he had the full beard and the twist.
okay.
So he had a little different. I'm just going for the twist.
The old school style.
Yeah.
It's like the Mike Vrabel dude. That's what you should have said as the Patriots head coach.
Oh
'cause he
yeah,
still
no,
has his
he's got it.
mustache
It's
for
not as thick as mine. He's
No.
got it, no. But no, like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
He was known for having one back in the day when Cowboys and Indians
Yeah.
time.
You should edit yourself on ChatGPT and be Buffalo Phil. Just like crop mustache
No, I don't want
over
to be
him.
associated with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the person Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, I am. But
Yeah.
like, I feel like they would associate it with the Buffalo Bill.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be, even though they got rocked this weekend.
Yeah, they will.
The quarterback got rocked.
Yeah, it's a big matchup because we're hosting a little we'll call it a shindig get together
yep.
type deal for week 14 or this was week 14, but the Patriots Bills game on the 14th of December.
The last week for playoffs for fantasy.
Yeah, last well.
How I know 7 days I got left.
I think that's the second to last week.
Well, this is even 7
I
days
guess
a week.
weeks can be different.
Isn't it 7 days a week?
What do you mean 7 days?
I got 7 days until my playoff. It counts counting down.
Yeah, well, so your playoffs start this Sunday upcoming.
Yeah, 7 days.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure I saw the countdown list said playoff. I was like,
oh, but that's Thursday. So Thursday will start the playoffs because there's a Thursday game. So
So
this week is the last week of your
so it
regular
might be
season.
6 right now.
Yeah.
It might be the 6 more days.
But either way,
Because
it's
Sunday.
not this week. This week will be the last week of your regular season. If it says 7
Yeah, this will be my last week, and
because
then
technically
70 days, then
tomorrow.
it ends.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
you're right.
technically tomorrow starts the week. Thursday always starts the week for football.
Yeah.
So you have one more regular, like us, we have one more regular season week, and then um we have playoffs, and then
Yeah, you said you were winning now.
tied for first, but I officially technically hold the tiebreaker because I have the most points scored. And me and the guy who are tied in first,
What are you
he
gonna
beat
do?
me earlier this year, but I beat him this
You
past
gonna
week.
like throw the game?
I don't know. I haven't.
He,
I have to
tell
see
tell
how
them what
stuff's
you want
going
to, what your theory is.
because so essentially right now the guy who's in fourth and fifth place, so the two teams in fourth and fifth place, I think they have the best two teams like
And
outside of
so you don't want to play them.
I wouldn't want to play them, but if I get the 1 seed, I would play the winner of the 4-5 matchup. So if everything stays as it is now, then
Keep your players.
I'm not going to move anybody off my roster.
Okay.
It's just I would have to play one of them and then potentially have to play whoever wins in the championship game. And I think that's 2 tough weeks versus I think the team that's in third place is good.
Do you have
But
guys that can like throw the game
I have
on your
got
bench?
I don't really have any guys on my bench that I'm like all that concerned about, but I think like my starting lineup alone, like my running back
No,
core.
because you said you wanted to throw it so you could
Oh
drop.
yeah. I
Yeah,
could eat. I could. Well, also too is like I can move people to my bench and
yeah.
leave open spots
Oh,
on my
your
roster.
bench is not full.
My bench is full, but I can drop players and
Oh,
then like
okay.
because I have players on my bench right now that I don't necessarily need.
Okay, you don't think anybody's gonna
Like
pick it
right
up?
now, for me, um, like I could put um players on my bench. So the Patriots are on a bye this week, so my kicker Borgalis.
I change my kicker and defense like every week. I don't care about those.
I usually did that, but I'm trying to gear up for playoffs, so I picked up the Chiefs defense and the Bears
I
defense.
get the Falcons. Are those all right?
Yeah, they're decent.
Okay,
They're
okay. I
decent.
don't.
It's just matchup dependent.
Okay.
I picked up the Bears and the Chiefs because in the next couple weeks, those teams have the easiest matchups. Like the Chiefs play the Titans, and the Titans are garbage. They're hot garbage. And the Bears play the Browns. The Browns can barely score any points with Shador in. So
I mean, well, they weren't doing any better before.
yeah, no, they weren't doing any better before, but I feel like those are the best two defenses going into playoffs that are going to set me up for
How's he
success.
doing?
He's doing all right. I mean,
Better than
the
the other
team
guy?
just stinks. Like,
No, okay. Because I knew he, like his first game back, he was throwing
yeah.
some shitty throws.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to just get thrown into the fire when you're like towards the end of the year and you've only gotten so many reps
Yeah, it
in
looked like
practice.
he just did wasn't expecting to go into that
Yeah,
game.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can keep the Falcons. Too bad the Falcons don't have Deion Sanders
Yeah, you got
anymore. I
the
picked up my new fresh Sanders throwback
yeah.
like Falcons all black jersey here. I also got a old school Randy Moss Minnesota Vikings like
So
the all purple.
that's the two you bought.
That's the
It
two I
for
bought because it was buy one get one half off.
okay. From what site?
It was I went in person Black Friday shop.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
went deep in there. Did you go?
Yeah.
Did Julia go with you?
Yeah. Well, and so last year I was saying like last year, and honestly one of the topics I was talk about was Black Friday and how much it's changed.
Oh
But
my God, I saw so many newses about that. How,
yeah,
like it was labeled one price, then they raised it due to taxes, and then they had a cover over the original price that when they bought it.
yeah.
I was like, oh, don't stop buying shit from China.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, is like it's easier to shop online. I understand it's easier, but like last year I went Black Friday shopping and it was like impossible to get out of the parking lot because there were so many people.
Really, you went? I don't remember
Yeah.
going.
This year we went early in the morning because I worked overnight and get up in the
Yeah,
morning.
you got lucky.
And dude, there was like barely anybody there.
A lot of stores didn't open at midnight too. They were opening at 9.
yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
No, that place like in general, the Burlington Mall didn't open till 6 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, so like
Hear what Target did?
it's just not the same. No.
So Target offered like goodie bags for like standing out in like line and stuff.
Okay.
and like it turned out like the goodie bags was just like chapstick and like a piece of gum.
That's great.
Yeah, so like a bunch of people were pissed and all that. On top of the prices changing, doing
Yeah.
that. So like, and they probably didn't even get much business. I wonder how much stores got like any in-store business.
Yeah, in store it's tough.
Because I'm working for UPS and we don't even have that many packages coming down, especially Cyber Monday just happened.
Yeah.
No one's ordering anything.
Well, that's surprising to me. I mean, maybe it's just a lot of money getting spent on Amazon and other stuff, but I was reading an article and I took this one
Okay.
piece of information that 11.8 billion was spent online by Americans
This
during the
year.
Black Friday weekend.
And what was it previous years?
That I don't know.
Do a quick Google. See if you can like chat, like Google AI. What is it like? Google. See if that pops up. What was the last year's Black Friday, whatever?
Online on Black Friday 2024. It's giving me the 2025 statistics.
Is that still coming up with the same thing?
Last year, I mean, obviously a difference because we're talking about billions of dollars. But so this year was 11.8. Last year was 14.25.
11.
So
So
about
three more
2.5,
billion.
about 2.5 billion more.
I wonder what it was. Is there? Because that doesn't seem like a big jump.
No.
To like, especially with all the people that were here this year. I don't know. Cause like I mean like we're supposed to get like packages coming down the line, and I was told it was supposed to be like piles and piles like during peak, and it's just like a normal day apparently.
Maybe a lot of my guess is a lot of it's maybe through Amazon.
I thought that too, but I saw the Amazon trucks and they weren't that filled. Well, because like I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I saw like 3 of them outside. But then again, I don't know if Amazon's just hiring a lot of drivers.
Yeah, so maybe there's less.
Because I know UPS is low on drivers, so
Yeah, they very well could be. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But yeah, it's a different. I mean, it must be tougher to have like one of those stores now, like in a mall where people just they're not going to malls like they were before. I feel like that was kind of like a thing.
But like, oh, I saw a TikTok the other day. Cringe me. You remember when you get the Toys R Us like magazine? You
Yeah,
circle all what you want for your parents. Like, yeah, I
yeah,
remember those days. Like, I keep going back all these Christmas like different ways we did back in the day.
yeah,
Like, the classroom was different when you were little. You remember that?
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's dude. We used to go to like the Toys R Us, and you'd go and like to the bike section. You'd be like riding.
Oh yeah, you
around
just
the
like your
store.
parents would do the shopping. And you're just like, I'm in the bike section if you need me.
Yeah, and you're just like messing around. It's not. It's very different now in terms of like everything you just get online. Like it's
I think it's changing like kids too because like us going to the store with our parents was like us a way of like experiencing the world
yeah.
at some point. But now these parents don't even take their kids; they're just gonna order it. If they have time to do it alone, they'll go alone. But otherwise, they'll just order it online.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'm an in-person shopper. I don't really order anything online. I mean, obviously like if I get like tickets to a game or something, like that's digital on your phone. That's
Yeah,
different, but like if I'm going to buy like these dress pants I got on
yeah, you
Black
gotta try it
Friday,
on.
yeah, like I'd rather
I,
try it on,
I'm
then
not.
try it on, send it back and then order new like how is that more efficient? People are like ordering shits
Well,
online is
if
more
you order a
efficient.
bunch, if you have the money to order like a bunch, and then like just like have a fashion show at your house, just try what you like. Yeah, you could probably do that, but most people don't have the money for
Yeah.
that. So I
Well,
would.
people are just justifying it because they know they're gonna get the full refund. They're gonna order a bunch of
Yeah,
clothes, try a bunch of shit on, and then I'm
yeah,
gonna.
I did that. I just ordered some pants for Christmas, and I did it online, mostly because like Fabletics doesn't have a store technically. So
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a store for Fabletics.
you wear Fabletics?
No, I don't wear any of
No,
their stuff.
no. You getting into Lulu at all yet?
I have some Lulu stuff,
Yeah,
just like gym stuff. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like regularly
Yeah,
wear it
no,
or
they're great for gym stuff.
yeah.
Girls too. They do like it when girls wear Lulu.
It's how, dude. I don't know. Do they like you with your mustache? Who knows?
Hey, I haven't heard any complaints. They all love it.
You should just go around with like one of those little mustache combs.
They
Like,
start brushing it
yeah.
every time.
Just like
Dude,
go and just like stare at people in
so
public and
I
just
will
like,
go to work and like I'll go like this, like every 5 minutes just
Yeah.
like because it itches. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
And my manager comes over and hands me tissues. She thought I was picking my nose. So I was like, no, I'm itching. It's just a
Just
weird
scratchy
feeling.
on the face a
Yeah,
little
because it
bit.
would like itch my nose because the
Yeah.
hair would go up. Because like sometimes I like don't brush it, so like it's all over the place when in the morning. So like
You
it
need
just
like a mustache kit so you can get like the like gel or whatever to like smooth it out. And,
yeah.
like,
I don't know if you're supposed to like push this part down and then the sides out, or you just push it all out. So I've been just pushing it all out.
all out sounds
Yeah,
probably right to me.
yeah.
That's what sounds right to me. All right, why don't we get into um a little bit of game action here, a little bit
Okay,
of
a little fun. Let's see what we got here.
December now. It's December 3rd. We can do this one first or we can do this one first. So,
Yeah, we'll get a
um
Christmas spirit. Cool.
all right. So essentially what we got here is I came up with how similar to how we did like the Halloween theme bar nights.
Yep.
Um and unfortunately no bars took our ideas, but
Yeah,
maybe
unfortunately.
they'll take our Christmas ideas. So I picked 4 Christmas movies and
So these are all related movies.
they're all Christmas movies. So there's going to be so it's 4
Do I
different.
have to guess the movie?
You don't have to guess the
You
movie.
can
You could
try to make me guess it before. Like that'll be fun.
okay.
I know it's gonna be tough because you're not prepared, but like,
All right, and so essentially there's some sort of like prize or whatever, um, and yeah, basically it's just like after a movie that's themed for a movie, but there's some sort of like um
so they're just themed
competition or
basically.
something like that.
Okay,
All right,
they're bar ideas.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first one. It's the 4 bar nights of Christmas. Like the movie, I won't say the movie title. You'll buy a pass that gets you into 4 different bars, kind of like a bar crawl, but it's like 4 bars
This is
but
a
almost
Christmas
team up.
movie.
Yeah. Each bar will have a different game and themes, so kind of similar to the movie. And every drink you finish, you get a sticker. The person with the most stickers by the end of the night between the 4 different bars wins $1,000 cash. That's why the guy's holding cash. But the rule is if you're gonna move from bar to bar, you have to finish 3 drinks at that bar you're at. So if you're gonna move to another place because it's
There's
less crowded,
Yeah, I get it. The
so you're gonna be hammered. That's why this guy's drunk.
Yeah,
To make him look.
So is there a really drunk guy in this movie?
No,
Okay.
you may not have even seen this movie, but it's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Is it have Seth Rogen in it?
No,
'Kay,
maybe you're thinking of the right guy and just the wrong name.
no, those are two different movies that I was
Okay.
thinking of. I'm just trying to narrow it down. All
It's got the hint I'll give you is
right.
it
Does it have a black guy in it?
no.
Oh.
It's got an actor from one of your favorite movies in it.
He plays in other movies other than Fred Claus.
Who? Oh, yeah.
What other Christmas movie does he?
That's what I'm saying. You may not have seen it, but it's one. And if you haven't seen it,
I
it's other
definitely,
people.
I definitely need to see it. All right, tell me. I'm actually,
All right, the movie's called Four Christmases. Have you seen that?
no.
It's with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. But essentially, what the movie is so Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon's parents. Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon's parents are both divorced. So when they're going to Christmas, they have to go to 4 different houses.
Oh, I was thinking of bars. That's why I seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but at first they like try to not go to their parents'
Yeah.
house. Yeah. I love that movie.
But like they go to the mom's house and she's all hippy dippy and they're
Yeah.
playing Taboo and shit. So you
Nah,
have games at the
My
bar.
favorite part of that was when Vince Vaughn is doing the Jesus thing, and he's like, "I take this baby."
He goes all in on
It's
it.
like, the crowd goes wild.
Reese Witherspoon, like his wife in the movie's like freaking out. She's like, Brad, I don't know where the swaddle is. Like, you are unfit to swaddle this baby. And he's like, and the whole crowd's like,
And they're all in their seats going up.
And then like the like music comes on, he's like, yeah, he's like getting so into it and shit. Yeah, and that starts. That's a if anyone hasn't seen it, that's a great movie. But essentially, it's like a bar crawl,
Yeah.
but four
For
different bars.
families. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like if you're in the area together, you just team up together.
Go see what's his dad's side or is
Yeah, and it's
but
like the
they
WWE.
yeah,
Yeah, they're like
just
UFC
fighting.
fighters. Yeah.
They're on the roof.
And then she finds out because his two brothers are named after cities. And
Yeah.
it's like they were all named after the cities we've been conceived in.
Yeah.
It's like just like Orlando here.
No.
Brad, your name's Orlando?
No. It's like,
He's like, yeah, but
yeah.
I go by Brad.
I should go by Brad.
Like Orlando Bloom. So that's a Christmas. Was one of my favorite Christmas movies for sure. It's a really good one. But we can go to the next one. Maybe not maybe a liability because you're in promoting a bunch of people getting drunk, but
But
so be it. Who cares?
Dude,
This one,
did you not see this? I was watching this TikTok and they're giving promoting advice to like have helping like a woman, like her boyfriend's family is big drinkers,
yeah,
so they she's trying to get advice to like prepare for like Christmas and like for the holidays, and it's like what's it beginning of October. The guy said, "Yeah, you got to start drinking now, every day, one a day. Next after that, have two a day, three a day." I was like, that was hilarious advice.
preparing for the drinking Olympics.
Yeah.
This one kind of has a title in it, so like this kind of kills. I didn't know we were gonna do a guest on it.
No, it's all right.
But this one you can just appreciate what it is, and say if maybe you think you could win or you do it or whatever. So it's gonna be Grinch roast night. Can you be as cold-hearted as the Grinch? You will be awarded 30 seconds to roast anyone in the audience. So it doesn't have to be anybody from a group you're in. If you see
Oh, I
someone
would
that
do
just
this.
looks tapped, you can go after them. Noise meter will determine the crowd like the crowd
Okay.
reaction will determine how your score. So essentially, you want to get the loudest laugh, the loudest like "oh shit,"
Yeah.
like everyone going crazy. And then the top three crowd reactions will get a bag of stolen gifts, like the Grinch
No,
steals the gift.
yeah,
So there'll
yeah.
be different gifts that the bar assembles.
What's
into,
your
like a stack.
what's your ideal person for the like to call out like
Oh
sitting in the crowd?
damn, dude, that would be tough. I don't know what I
The
would do
problem is you have to
personally.
pick somebody. You
Yeah.
probably see like 14 people you could do, but like the problem is which one you're gonna
But
choose.
also too, like you could roast somebody in the group that you're with, like if we went together. But if I roast you for something, other people in the audience may not understand.
Yeah, it's just like
the yeah, like it's funny. So sometimes I feel like going for somebody else in the audience that you don't know,
Yeah, because like
because you're going off of physical appearance,
yeah, yeah,
and everyone in the moment can see
yeah,
that.
you definitely have some racism in there.
Yeah.
because all comedy is basically a
Yeah.
little racism in there.
Yeah, well, it's how far do you want to
Yeah, yeah.
push the line because you push it a little too far, somebody's a little too drunk,
And
then
then-
all of a sudden hands start getting thrown. But if you're going to this, you got to be a good sport. Like,
Yeah, I just saw the Matt Rife uh uh episode, his Christmas special.
oh, I didn't see
Oh,
that
it's just recent. I think it came out yesterday.
on Netflix. I
Yeah, he
assume.
was like talking to the crowd and like making fun of like people's like favorite like tradition holidays.
Yeah.
The so they made a Jew joke, and then right after that he picked up picked a Hanukkah person. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, they have some good. I appreciate people like Jimmy Carr who like he has some like kind of messed up jokes,
Yeah.
but
I like Joey Diaz.
yeah,
Yeah, he just his energy is fun.
yeah, no, there's a lot of good comedians out
Who's your
there.
favorite comedian?
Jimmy Carr is definitely up there. He's pretty darn funny. Um,
Have you seen the Robin Williams skit?
yeah, Robin Williams is funny
Yeah.
too.
He talks about golf is funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I could just like pick a favorite. I mean, I was watching like the OG Burt Kreischer stuff, like when
Okay.
he first started doing shirtless comedy,
Yep.
and like that was on YouTube. Like I
It's not
remember,
that like his comedy's not that good anymore. I think his first comedy show
Yeah.
with Beth and is slowly going downhill.
yeah,
To be honest,
I mean,
he's still funny in like general,
yeah,
but like his comedy is like I think he was relying on that one Russian story.
yeah,
So and then he made a movie about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but dude, he's made a ton of money, and his
yeah, I can't
podcast is
complain.
like Tom Segura too. It's another guy that I think is pretty funny. Like
Yeah,
they're funny guy. I mean,
so he's like more like his. I like Tom Segura's like sense of humor
yeah,
because like he'll be like out of nowhere, like it would be like a nice wholesome person, and he'll just be like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking
yeah,
roast this guy." Or Hinchcliffe, you know him?
yeah.
Yeah, I like him too. Just because he's just like not afraid to say anything, but he apparently he's a real nice guy too. So
Yeah, you got to be willing, and that's the other thing too. Is like also like I enjoy watching comedians too, but I also like funny shows. Like I'll get a laugh out of a show too. Like I enjoy that kind
yeah,
of stuff.
not many shows these lately. Not even many comedy movies out.
No, the comedy movie decline
Yeah,
happened after like I feel like the
the
early
woke.
2000s.
I think the woke
Yeah,
movement like killed it.
yeah. There's like probably a period kind of after like I don't even know what the last good comedy movie I was probably like 2000, like somewhere between 2010 2015 was like the last
Yeah, in
time
between.
I could find
I
like
don't
a
think it
comedy
was.
movie.
I think it was like before 2015. I
Yeah.
think we might have to lower it to like 13 or 14. I don't think like 15s weren't even that good. They were slowly going bad.
I'd have to look at the movies from that year to even know, but you'd have to imagine that there's probably like a Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler movie in
Yeah.
that
Oh
mix
yeah.
that's like good that I think is funny
Yeah. Yeah.
that's in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time
I'm
period
talking
mix.
about like more of like a Tropic Thunder type of
Yeah.
thing going on, or like the Dictator.
Yeah.
No,
Well, early 2000s, like that like late 90s, early 2000s window with a lot of those movies, Step Brothers,
oh yeah.
Wedding Crashers, like those are
Myth.
peak comedy.
The lines are on there. I was like, they're definitely on drugs when they're making this.
100%. And it's fantastic. All right, you can go to the next one. Some of them I feel like maybe this is the only one that gives the title away. All right, well, I feel like you're gonna you
It's
can
all
look at the
good.
guy on the picture, but uh it's Buddy the Elf Gingerbread Sugar Binge Night. Teams will have 15 minutes to build an elf movie themed gingerbread house. Bartenders will decide the winner, and the team that has the best gingerbread will have their tab paid for that night. So you get to drink, maybe build a little elf themed gingerbread. Is there a scene? I feel like the most common one in the movie is going to be people trying to do the gimbals where he like works at the store and he like decorates it all like Christmassy.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a
I'm
pretty
not gonna
popular.
lie, I spaced out. You gotta read it again. I got half of it to like the elf, and I was like, whoa.
So it's like the Buddy the Elf gingerbread sugar binge night. Teams have 15 minutes to build an elf movie themed, so something based on the movie Gingerbread, and then the bartenders decide the winners.
So like they're building a gingerbread house.
Yeah, but it's got to be themed by the
Okay,
movie.
and where's the do you have to like drink a certain amount before?
No, there's no
No,
like
no, just a
it's-
competition in
if you
general.
win, you get your tab paid for. So you come in off the rip and you win the contest, go crazy, dude, because your whole tab's getting paid for.
Is it tad from that or like tab that you already drank?
Both. It's
Well, it's
post
through
and
the door
free.
closed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'd get fucking blasted.
Like they'll let's say they open at like they start at 9 or 10 o'clock that night, and then so you drink for like 2 hours. Maybe they do the gingerbread contest at midnight,
Yep.
and then they're gonna be open till like 3 a.m. Dude, you could go you could go have some drinks, do the gingerbread contest, and then drink more after, and maybe get like food and shit too. So,
Yeah, no, does the food include, you think, or
yeah,
just
dude,
the
your
drink?
whole tab is paid for.
Oh, tab.
Everything you
Tip,
order.
tip included?
Yeah, you don't have to tip, dude. You
I
can
don't
if
know.
you want.
Sometimes when they say tabs included, you're supposed to tip, but I don't know. But
But if that's the worst
what
of
would you
it,
build?
huh?
What would you build?
I feel like a lot of people would do
Elf theme, dude.
the scene from Gimbals, like where he's working at the department store, where he decorates it all
Oh yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Like
I think I would take the risk of like seeing if this restaurant has pasta, crumbling it up and throwing in the pasta to make when he's making the pasta and syrup and candy.
yeah,
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 the
yeah. See
candy.
if that would work. That'd
Yeah,
be funny.
that could be a good one too. Or just like when the movie starts and he's in the North Pole, you could put like the narwhal and like
Oh
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
penguin.
yeah.
You could try and build out like something like that.
The what is it called? What are those candy cane forest?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
candy
candy
cane
cane forest.
forest.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hi, buddy. I hope you're
Hi,
fine today."
narwhal.
Yeah.
Hi, narwhal.
All right, you can go to the next one. I got one last one. Couple bar themed. I feel like doing it after a movie too could be like a good idea because people like certain Christmas movies. I don't know if you know this line from the movie, so I guess it's maybe
All right,
not a
let me
full
see if I
giveaway.
guess.
Um, so it's gonna be keep the change, you filthy animal. So the bar's gonna
Yeah, I know this movie.
yeah, okay. Bar sets up traps throughout the bar like that night that can be set off at any time on anybody. If you get hit by a trap during the night, you have to buy a round of drinks for a random group at the bar.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I mean Home Alone 2, Home Alone
I
original
don't
one.
think it's in the Home Alone one.
What?
That you keep your change, filthy animal. I think it's when he's in the
It's
hotel.
when he's in the hotel
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
movie's
yeah,
playing.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I want to make sure I get the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's a
the
good
New
pick.
York one.
Yeah. So there'll be traps throughout. Could be anywhere. You could pick a random
That's a
table.
liability.
All these are liabilities, dude.
The other ones are not that liability.
Well,
This
the
is
gin.
like oh, I could get hurt. You got a skateboard on the ground.
Well,
Like
that's just
that's a
it. That's
freaking
what they
angle.
chose. That's just what they chose. I don't know. Sign a waiver before you come
Okay,
in.
you sign away.
Also, you don't have to do any like it. They can be more basic traps, but still like funny.
Like you have to walk over Legos. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Or dude, you just like pick a table and you're just sitting there enjoying drinks, and then all of a sudden, like an empty paint can comes
Just
from the
hit
ceiling.
you?
Just hits you.
Yeah, that's horrible. Guys wants to kill these guys.
No, you're not gonna die. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I
You
don't
can
know.
make
You
it like a
rock.
styrofoam paint can, but the point
Okay.
is you get hit by
Okay.
the trap.
Okay, yeah. That would be nice if you make him like propped.
Yeah.
Like for movie style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
You walk in, the first thing is like, oh, you got to step over the Legos or like the mini race cars, but like the mini race cars don't actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool theme. I think people should do that.
Yeah, like you set up different stuff and then
Every so often, someone like
gets hit by something.
Yeah, so the manager like waitress comes around, lets something go every so often that
Yeah.
like, hits you. Like
Yeah.
maybe your food blows up in your face.
Yeah, dude, exactly. See, it's not that bad. You can make it.
Nah,
kinda
it definitely be bad, but like you have to like have a good way of
when you really think of the gingerbread one's the only one that doesn't really have any liability to it. Like the roast night, you're inciting like at some point there's going to be someone that doesn't take a joke well, and there's going to be a
that's
fight.
different than don't go to a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like technically, that's on you. That's what I can't stand when people go to comedy shows and don't understand like it's comedy. They're here to make fun of people.
That's true.
If
But
you don't-
also, dude, like drinking at 4 different bars as much as you can, you're just
That'd be lit.
promoting like
I would do that.
blacking
We
out.
gotta actually do that one night.
What? Just go to a bunch of bars and just get
Yeah, well, we'd have like two. I did that the other day. I actually did my first like actual bar hopping, I would say, not crawling, because like me and my buddy went out and we hit like 7 different bars. At least had one drink at both of them.
yeah.
It was actually a lot of fun because the time that you walk to the bar is a great breeze of like to come down from like what you've been drinking.
Yeah.
So I think we should definitely give that a shot.
Well, once you're starting to feel good and you're buzzing, then at that point,
No, it's the cold weather
yeah.
too.
Oh, I'm a cold weather guy.
Yeah,
I
so
love
like when
cold
you
weather.
come out, it's like it like sobers you up a little bit. So like you could be like 10 beers deep and like be all right.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Sobers you up a little bit. All right. Well, that's what I had for. I have like another Christmas theme thing. I don't know if you
We'll
want to
switch
save
to
it.
the liquor.
Yeah.
The drink. You want to read that?
This one
the
here.
raccoon.
The title of the article specifically says raccoon goes on drunken rampage in Virginia liquor store and passes out in the bathroom floor. And I don't know if you're gonna pull up the picture, but it's fantastic. Anybody that went to college can like this is like insert any of your college friends into this photo, and this is exactly what it looks like. I feel like post a night out on like a Saturday night when you go out to the bars and stuff. One of the craziest thing too is after you said I like look up the article for this too
Mm-hmm.
is like I was reading through the article on the AP and like they're interviewing the um animal control officer that like responded to the scene and stuff, And she just goes, "I personally like raccoons." Like, what is that? How is that relevant to this situation? She's like, "I personally like raccoons." Like,
Yeah, so he oh my god, he got into all types of liquor. He really likes the whiskey. He must be going through a heartbreak.
yeah, seriously, dude.
He's down bad in the bathroom.
It's a rough night, dude. Well,
Wait.
he's got, you see, this is proper form here. We've got a toilet here for vomiting,
Yeah.
and we have a trash can here for vomiting.
Yeah, he
So,
prepared himself.
yeah.
But rookie move, he didn't bring a pillow with him.
No, he did not.
He
No
didn't-
pillow, no
no.
blanket.
He-
I
I-
guess maybe the blanket is his fur because he's kind of
Yeah,
warm with
I
the
don't.
fur.
He must have crawled into the bathroom because like he doesn't look like he's gotten too far.
No, oh God, no. Well, and what does it feel like? Like I saw a video
Die?
a few
No.
months ago. Probably not. I don't know. Probably not.
No, I
but-
think they said like they waited for his hangover to go down
Yeah.
and then set him free.
Yeah, he's just like rolling.
He's stumbling around.
Turn the lights off. There was like a video of a dog that got into like somebody's liquor cabinet at home and like drank a bunch of the liquor.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like stumbling around the floor, and he's like, "Let me see if I can find the video of that, and I'll send it to you real quick on text, because that one's pretty funny too, and it's got like the picture here is funny, but I feel like
It's
our
crazy
video-
how like he just went down. He went down the line, and then went to the bathroom. What do you think he went to the bathroom for? You think he went to the bathroom for food?
with food. No, I don't. Does
No,
the
for
liquor store
food.
probably has like just like
No, for
snacks and
food.
stuff?
Like I don't know what like made him go into the bathroom. Maybe it was cold in there. Maybe he actually needed to throw up.
That I don't know.
What would you do if you walked in there? You saw
Do
a raccoon
raccoons
just
even throw
hammered.
up?
I'm sure all of animals throw up. No?
I don't know. I mean, dogs do, so I guess.
Yeah, I know. Brady throws up every once in a while. It's kind
Oh,
of
little
crazy.
Brady.
Yeah, a little shit bag.
All right, hold on. I sent you the text. Hopefully it sends of the drunk dog. I totally forgot about this video till now. Did it go through?
I didn't hear it ting.
It says it's sent. It's weird because I sent it to the one that the pictures went through on.
Yeah, no, hasn't got
No?
through yet. Sometimes it takes a bit or something. But we can go into something else while we'll get that. We'll go back to it when it pops up.
What if I airdrop it to you?
Maybe. I don't know how
Did
to
it just come up on your computer?
No. Yeah.
There we go.
Came through.
Look at that.
Oh, I seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
the Bailey's bottle.
Yeah. And watch the dog walk. The dog's just sitting there too.
Bro is ham skied.
Dog feeling good.
Ham skirts. Let him
Oh my
enjoy
God,
his
yeah, let him live his best life.
life.
Uh,
He's ham skied. That's what that made me think of, to be honest. But that's funny too. All right, what do you want to hit on next? You want to hit on?
Come on, I got no particular order at this point.
All right, well,
Got anything going on with your life that you want to talk about?
I don't know, dude. I just basically work and
Yeah, that's where I'm at this
Like,
fucking month.
yeah.
It's kind of boring. I'm trying to take some trips in December to Florida. I mean, not December, January. So that's my plans.
Yeah, I feel like just a lot of work and watching football and
Anything
kinda
new
hanging
going
out.
on?
I don't really think so, dude. Like I worked a bunch of overtime on like the Thanksgiving week because I was like, might as well.
Yeah.
It's double pay. It's extra money, overtime hours on top of that.
I went
Like,
skiing. That's about it. I
Yeah.
went to Stowe, Vermont. That was nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people though. A lot of people.
I can imagine now. It's the
Yeah, you
like
don't
prime
ski-
skiing time.
Yeah, you don't ski.
Nah,
it
I've
forever.
tried. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
Nah,
there.
dude,
You-
shit, that's not it.
Get a
dude.
lesson.
I almost like killed a little girl and then
Oh,
that's it.
that's what I could told you do. So like, I was skiing, and I was going off the side of this jump, and then there was like, I didn't see it. There's a little kid just sitting there. Little do I know, my friends up there watched this kid fucking like. So the cliff's like this, but it's only as tall as me.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like a 5 foot, 6 foot
Yeah.
jump. And so the kid just went off. My buddy saw him. He said, yeah, the kid just went off straight to the steep part, and he just went like, poof. So I'm coming off the side. So he went this way, and I could just jump off the side and like do a little trick. Like he was just laying there, like screaming. All I see is like him screaming. I'm like, dude, you're alright, buddy. Buddy. Dad grabs his arm, bends the other way. I'm like, oh my god, do you want me to call ski patrol? He's like, yeah, please. I'm like,
That's nasty.
oh my god. My buddy says, yo, the guy was saying there's blood coming. I was like, I didn't see no blood, but like, please don't say that.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked.
We saw the ambulance at the bottom. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like I was just helping people all day.
Yeah, no, that I luckily I didn't take the girl out, but I was like going down the hill and she was just moving really slow and I was like, I'm not good enough skier to control myself to that extent. So you better move the hell out of the way. And then at one point I almost collided with her, but I was like, I gotta fall. Like I gotta just wipe out to like make sure I don't take her out. So I just like willingly took one for the team and like wiped myself out.
They have a couple of, like in Utah and New York. I mean, not in Colorado. There's these ski places that have like big crowds at the bottom, like where they're partying and like you've seen those like TikToks of like
Yeah.
the raves on the ski mountain. They'll watch a guy that sucks come down, and every time he takes a turn almost falls, they're like, oh,
That would be me. I would be the entertainment of the
it's like 30 minutes of
Yeah.
this guy going down and people go, oh. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Because the last time I went, I was just laying at the bottom of the mountain, just being like I need just a minute to lay here, and like
He's just laying around.
some guy like skis by, he's like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I just fall like every time, so I just need a moment to collect myself here.
I need a break.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I don't think there's a lot else going on. I'm trying to think. I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is just kind of like football and work right now, and then
Well, I got a topic here if you want to get into it, but
go for it. I mean, I have stuff too, so go for it though.
no, it's just like opinion type of thing. We just watch a little skit.
There's no influence of parenting on any psychological trait after the age of 21. Now, do not mistake what I'm saying. Out of home influences are more powerful in shaping the life course of your child than in home influences are. Peer groups, other adults, neighborhoods, schools. That is how you shape your child's life course. The second biggest influence is also out of your hands, and that's genetics. And you don't get to determine that. Let me give you two findings that have been replicated many times. When we follow up twins, we are able to calculate how much of their behavior is due to parenting within family environment. And here's what we find. The peak years of parental influence are below 7. From 7 on to 12, it drops dramatically. After 15, it's 6%. 6% of the variation in a teenager's behavior is how their parents raise them. And after age 21, it's 0. The knowledge your child possesses is clearly a function of exposure in the environment. But their traits, their abilities, their makeup, their personality is not. There is no.
So I just wanted to get your opinion on like something like this, and because we're getting older and we're soon gonna have to get some kids if you're going that way.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've hit on the kind of a similar topic before. Um, but I've always been of the mindset that, when you're young, like those core values that like you teach your kids are super, super important. And
From what age though? That's what he was talking about. He's like after like 9, 8, 9, it like your parents like don't have much influence on you.
Yeah, I think once you kind of hit like that middle school age, and I don't know how much they take into consideration like this factor, and it sounds like it's kind of what he was hitting on too, is like once you hit a certain age, like a lot of middle schoolers, a lot of high schoolers, they're like hyper focused on like how do I fit in? So like they're so influenced by everything their friends do because what their friends do, what their peers do is like what's considered cool or like normal. So like if everybody in high school is fucking, doing math, like you're more likely to do math.
Because well, those are the people you're hanging out with all
Yeah.
the time, most of your life at
Yeah.
that point. It's just kind of crazy. It's just like you go from your parents hanging out with them all the time, so that's your only influence,
Yeah.
and then you go to like school every day and your parents, so you get some influence. Then you go to high school where you're barely home, and then you're like mostly out experience. So and then you're college, and then that's where like you're just basically on your own, and you see your parents every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I guess like the theory based off of that is generally where it comes from, I would
Yeah.
assume. But
But it also, and that's the thing, right? Like I agree with the fact of kind of he said that like before that age of 7, like those early developmental years, like those are where like that like core value stuff, and like people might get annoyed by like, oh, parents are too worried about their kids watching this and watching this show, and like I feel like it's kind of important, like those are the things your kids are seeing. Like you would want them to watch a show that has like some sort of like my parents were always against Caillou because he's a little whiny bitch. And like,
really,
yeah, like he just
I thought it
complains.
was weird. I
Yeah,
thought it was like because it was like a. It looked like they drew it on TV, and I was like, if that's on TV, why don't I just read a book?
yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I'm done with this
Well,
show.
that's the whole thing about Caillou.
Caillou,
Yeah,
Caillou.
he just
He
like
is like
always
a little
whines
bitch.
and
He is
cries,
a little
dude.
bitch.
And but like other shows are better for you, like in terms of like one book like my mom would always read to us was like I forget the exact title of it, but it was basically like hammering home the golden rule, like treat people how you want to be treated.
Okay.
So I feel like
Did you read any Dr. Seuss's? Is your
yeah,
parents?
Dr. Seuss, we probably still have a ton of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if my
My
parents gave
parents.
them away.
Yeah, my parents. My mom just went through like the book box, and she was like keeping some that were like, I'm like, all right, keep them all, I guess.
Yeah.
I would have sold them, see if they're worth any money.
Facebook Marketplace, dude. You can sell a lot on Facebook Marketplace. There's
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff. Honestly, here and there, like I will check to see what's on. Like if I'm looking for something specific, like instead of going and buying something new, sometimes people just list stuff for free on
Yeah.
Facebook Market because they want the space in their house or like their garage or
Have that in
something.
Arlington. They have a like a website or an app that like it's called Free in Arlington. You
Yeah.
just post a picture of it in the front lawn, and people will just come pick it up.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Which is smart, dude. Like if you're
Yeah.
trying to make space in your house, you just want to get rid of something because
And you know
otherwise,
people, it's gonna take forever to sell it
yeah.
though. Like you might as well do that.
And some of those bigger items, like it costs money to have the trash, like the trash company come pick it up.
Yeah, true,
Like you have
true.
to pay extra money to
Yeah,
have
for
them
like
pick it up.
TVs and
Yeah.
stuff. But what's a couple shows that you are like you want your kids to watch? Because like Disney's going downhill
Yeah.
now. So like, are you interested in your kids watching TV? Or are you just gonna keep that away from them?
No, I mean they're gonna have to watch like some form of TV. My guess is like, um, you never really know what kids are necessarily gonna like. I like a lot of the nice thing is a lot of those like Disney movies that I feel like are good to watch will never really like go away. Like Monsters Inc. or the Cars
Do you
movie.
think they'll edit it? So there's been theories. Like I don't know if you know. I'll give you an example. It's not relate. It's related, but it's not an example in that category. How like, um, this company. I don't remember the exact company, but you'll probably know it when I say it. They said they had they're claiming they never had a cornucopia as their logo. Do you hear about this?
No.
If you want to do a quick Google cornucopia and logo, it'll come up with the company that is being thing of this. But yeah, they claim that they never had a cornucopia as their logo, but um, the other people have clothing.
Is it Fruit of the Loom?
Yes, yes, yes. Fruit of the Loom claims they never had a cornucopia, but people have clothing of the old logo on the clothing,
Yeah.
and they're like, and they keep denying it. So there's like, are you afraid that they're gonna edit like some like movies to like and then only push out that new movie so like the old movie just gets forget about like that was
I mean,
originally made.
you can, but I have the DVDs, so
Yeah, yeah, there'll be obviously DVDs with
yeah.
that, but like over time, like people will throw those out and get rid of it, so it'll be irrelevant at that point.
Yeah.
So, do you think that like that could be a problem?
I don't know. I mean,
Because I know
if you
Disney is
change
doing
stuff
this.
so much, then people can just not watch it. Like,
Yeah, but like you don't know it's changed because like it's gradually like they'll add something here, you don't really notice and then they'll do it for like a couple years and then they'll like change it out again.
I don't know, man. Like when I talk to people that have kids, like there are certain, like somebody I used to work with, their kid um was like obsessed with the Cars movie and was watching it like daily, like every day.
Yeah, I don't
Like you
agree
would
with
think
that.
if you're with your kid, no, but sometimes kids go through phases where like for a month or
Yeah, but
two
like
they just
why
feel
does your
stuck.
kid need to watch it every day?
God,
You
they're
don't
just
need to
kids. They
allow,
don't know
but you don't
better.
need to allow him to do that, right? You it's called discipline a little bit. Like
But you're not
make
gonna
him do.
discipline a kid over watching a
But
movie that
like
has no. That's like not a negative behavior.
I feel like that much repetition is not good for like the kid to watch like that show every day. Like maybe push a different show or like even like lie to them like how you do for Santa. Say, hey, oh, the internet's down. They won't let us watch this anymore for the today. We can only do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you can introduce new movies, but it's like anything else. Kids naturally get fixated on certain things. Like I could give a rat's ass about dinosaurs now,
Yeah,
but like when I was a kid, like I loved like dinosaurs. I used to want to watch all the shows about dinosaurs. I wanted to do, and then it
I
switched
but
a little bit, and
do you
I became obsessed with like zoo animals.
do you feel like it's that because like you got only the knowledge? Excuse me. Only the knowledge of like dinosaurs that like you only knew about dinosaurs but then you learned about animals so like oh I want to learn more about animals. Do you think it's like that? I feel
No,
like
I
that
think you
plays
just
a lot.
become. I think you just become hyper fixated. Like
So you don't think there's a direct um a thing for like people to engage on a topic?
I just think that kids become hyper focused in short periods of time on certain things, and even when you try and introduce them to do new things, it doesn't mean that they'll never like. I just think that if you're obsessed with the car movies and you love cars and
But what if
trucks
that's
and you want to have
what if they
on
only
wheels,
what if the parents only showed them trucks movies and all that?
I mean that's on the parents. I mean
Yeah,
that's
that's
not.
I feel like I have a theory on that where like you people like assume that their kids like trucks a lot and like that, so they'll end up buying more truck movies and all that. Even though they say they like trucks a lot, but like doesn't mean they know about other like they don't know like about a motorcycle. Maybe they like or planes. They don't know what a plane is.
But you
But
got to think these kids are also going to school with other kids that have
oh, I'm talking
hyperfixations
about
and
like
like
kids that are like at home and like kind of like just going to kindergarten, first grade, second grade area.
yeah, and then you go to kindergarten and you make a friend and all of a sudden
I
you
can't
like
even
trucks
remember
and your friend likes birds and now your friend's introducing you to birds. They're
yeah,
like, "Look at my cool bird stuffed animal and shit." So you're naturally like just being
changing.
out in school, you're going to be introduced to a ton of different
Yeah.
stuff because people like different stuff.
Yeah, so I feel so you kind of agree with me then. It sounds like that that you're you're based on you encourage you want to learn based on what you know. Oh, not things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Once you get to learn something else, you're more interested in that over time, I would say.
Yeah, and like you like with anything else, right? Like you want to have your kid try as many sports as possible because you don't know what sport is going to be something that they like. Like they may go ice skating and be like, "Damn, I don't really enjoy this." And like maybe they'll come back to it at some point, but all of a sudden then they pick up a basketball, they're like, "I love basketball. Like this is fun." And then they watch a Celtics game and they're like, "Oh, this is so awesome."
Yeah, that's
And
kind of
stuff. And like I fucking hate soccer, and like one quick point on top
okay.
of
No,
that
take it down.
is I absolutely love the fact and great win by the Patriots on Monday night against the Giants. And you probably saw the Giants quarterback take that huge hit along
I
the
did see some
sideline.
clips. I was actually sleeping during that game. Like I had to go to bed.
Yeah, for the late night
Yeah,
stuff.
late night shift.
Luckily
But
Monday's my off day, so
yeah,
I
yeah,
could
you
watch
got
the
lucky.
game.
Yeah, people were hitting me up on like my phone. I was like, I was sleeping. Leave me alone.
Yeah. But so he gets hit and then they ask him about it after the game and
Oh
he's
yeah, you sent me this.
no, I didn't send
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah,
Maybe I did.
no, you definitely did. I think it's I think you did because I saw
Maybe
that
someone
clip.
else said it to
No,
you
it had
because
to
I
be
don't think
you.
it,
It'd be I
it could
don't.
have been.
No, but
But
anyways, yeah, go.
so he gets asked about it and then he says yeah, this is football. It's not soccer.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Oh.
take hits, and I was like,
No, you
this,
liked it.
yeah,
That's what it was. I saw you liked it on the retired by choice.
yeah.
Hey, so I was,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck about the Giants. I don't care shit about Jackson Dart.
yeah,
But I am a fan of Jackson
yeah,
Dart now
yeah, because he's like,
he's
ain't
caught,
no fucking soccer.
dude. Because the amount of people, I mean, and you know, I'm
That
not gonna get into it now, but the amount of people that like like they're soccer fans and they'll sit there look you blue in the face and be like, soccer's a contact sport, and I'm
yeah,
like, you clearly don't know because basketball is not a contact
no,
sport. Like
they're
contact
dainty.
sport,
That soccer and basketball are kind of similar, but I would say like basketball is more fast paced,
yeah.
so it's like more entertaining to watch.
Yeah, but also like basketball, I feel like I can understand the argument a little more. I won't agree with it because like
Yeah,
when you have Shaquille
understandable.
O'Neal back like throwing a shoulder
Well,
into
we
you,
don't have that. It's changed. It ain't that. It
they
ain't
still have
no.
guys
It
like
ain't 2015 anymore. Like back in the day when people were actually like putting in work, backing guys down.
oh yeah, but still, like, as a whole, basketball would have a better argument than soccer. But to me, a contact sport, and I've had debates with people, there has to be literal rules in the rule book that says you can hit people. Because if you hit somebody in soccer, you're gonna get a penalty or whatever. If you hit somebody in basketball, you're gonna get a foul. I can cleanly, full out clean your shit out
Yeah,
in football, and nothing happens.
it's like in hockey. You can.
Yeah.
There's a clear rule. You can fight. The only thing is you're just gonna get fined.
Yeah.
It's you find and you get to play that game. You just sit in the box for 5
But even
minutes.
then, like somebody skating along the boards, you can take their lights
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And nothing's gonna happen as long as it's a clean hit.
It's
The
a
rules state you can
it's a
play
legal
physical.
way to do. What is it? Battery. What's the
What do you
physical?
mean?
But no, what's the law thing? Battery and
Assault and battery.
yeah, assault and battery. It's a
Yeah.
legal way to do assault and
Yeah.
battery because like you're
Battery.
not.
You were right the first time.
Yeah,
Battery's the physical.
okay,
part of it.
yeah, a battery.
Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, it's just interesting way to like get your frustrations out and like to hit somebody without permission. Like
Yeah.
technically you have permission, but you're not telling him when it's coming.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Football, you kind of know it's coming, but
I gotta just we can transition into sports, but I did see this video. You might find it enjoying. Maybe you can see who we got here.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
To add
I
this too.
saw him. Was like, no way, that's him.
Yeah.
So we got Brady up here, winning the
turkey
Arlington-
toss. The Kiss
yeah,
108
look,
turkey toss.
Look at the toss.
Hey, the
Big-
crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, big toss.
Yeah.
There's our boy winning.
That's what
that.
happens when you let a 6'6" offensive lineman huck a turkey around.
He kind of like hucked it way too high.
Yeah.
Are you? What's the object of this? I've never done a turkey toss.
It's just the like you can see him. He marks it with the spray paint, like the spray paint on the ground. They're just trying to throw it the farthest. Whoever throws the turkey the farthest.
I feel like honestly, I'd hate to be that guy, but I feel like I could throw that turkey a little further than that.
That's what you think, but he's a big guy, so I feel
Yeah,
like
but like,
they
look
could-
how high he went. That's
Yeah.
why I say he went too
But
high.
you also
he
you
can
also have
definitely
to
do
catch
more.
it. Your partner has to catch it. So you could throw it low, but then you're banking on your partner making a catch on a low turkey.
Okay, yeah.
So
All
you
right.
have to have a little bit of height to
I
it.
meant like a hum.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he did have a lot of arc in that. No.
He did, but you kind of need it so that your partner
Yeah,
can
but
catch it.
I feel like if you throw it like this, it would go further.
Yes, but then is your partner going to catch
I
a
think he
straight
would.
line
I
drive
think he would.
turkey?
It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be. He had like that went up 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
You bring it down to like 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7.
6'7".
Have you seen the video?
The
of
South Park one?
No,
Oh,
the Grinch. So the little kids are like 6, 7, and the Grinch is like 8, 9. And they start freaking out. That cracked me up.
the South Park episode is funny too.
I haven't seen that one.
That's just
I'm gonna start saying that to
Yeah.
people, the kids, when they say 6, 7, 8, 9.
and as we transition into sports too, hopefully we can have Brady back on.
Yeah,
He
we'd
showed
love
the
him to have
video
us.
because he's made a switch. He's no longer going to BC.
Oh,
he's
he
going to
is?
the University of Wisconsin.
Oh wow!
So I feel like we have to get some Wisconsin apparel,
Yeah.
Badgers,
And we
dude,
get the shit
Wisconsin
talk.
Badgers.
We can get the scoop on BC too.
Yeah,
What?
well, I think maybe it's just a better place for him
Program?
to go, and and you got to think long term about if you're trying to get to the NFL.
So it's that I don't know about anything about
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I know BC is not the best
they-
football school.
Yeah, Wisconsin itself has produced quite a few offensive linemen into the NFL.
Okay, so he's got a good shot.
Those Midwest teams that play like Big Ten, like ACC, it's good football, but Big Ten football with Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio State, like those schools, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
And on the topic of college football, since we saw Brady there, big news out of Ole Miss 2 days ago. Head coach of Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, is leaving to take
Is
the
that
job at LSU.
is that was the big thing that was going on?
Yeah.
Talking a while about that, like he was like about the trade line deadline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so essentially, and I
Not
know
trade deadline. Is that the trade deadline or how it works in college?
we kind of talked about like the transfer portal before,
That's what it was, yeah.
and you have like kind of a deadline to start recruiting, and there's like a window to do it.
Yeah.
And it starts this month. I
And
think the 15th.
is he working out for him or is it?
Well,
how's
so
it-
essentially, he goes to LSU, leaves Ole Miss. By doing that, he can no longer coach Ole Miss. Ole Miss is ranked number 6 in the nation right now. So they're going to get into the college football playoff. They're going to be a college football playoff team. They're going to be one of those 12 teams.
So they have to find another coach.
They basically are promoting their offensive coordinator to head coach in the interim. So it's kind of like an interim coach situation. And yeah, he can't coach them in the playoffs, so he kind of abandoned them. There's been a lot of like
was
stuff
it-
out on social
So
media.
is that them when he went to the? Is that him talking? I don't know. I saw a video of like a bunch of fans going to the airport of
and
his
booing him.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was him.
Yeah.
And like he put out a statement saying, "Oh, like if I could have it my way, and if the team, could have it their way, they would want me to coach." And like a bunch of Ole Miss players took to X and like Instagram and shit, and basically said, "That's not what happened. Like you're
Yeah.
leaving us. We don't want you here. Like you had a chance to stay."
Yeah.
And see this season out, and you didn't. You abandoned us for a job that you think is better. And LSU this year,
Paying more money probably.
yeah, it is a money thing. He's got a 7-year contract with LSU. It's $12 million a year to coach there. So
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I would
yeah.
honestly like
84 million
like-
across 70.
like what would you do? Like honestly, if I had that if I was applying for the job, I would tell the team before like that year like, "Hey guys, I'm applying for this job. I'm going to work my best abilities to do this, but I'm also planning to do this."
I think
You'd have to be straightforward cuz like you just doing this is just a dick move.
I think everybody knows that coaches at a lower level eventually want, like, the pinnacle of college football is, right, you want to coach at Alabama, Notre Dame, Ohio State,
Yeah, name school.
Michigan, like those big top tier schools. LSU is in that upper
Yeah, obviously.
echelon. And I think, right, like if you're tiering, like tier A are those schools,
But
and then
Ole Miss is not one of them.
they're
they used
tier
to be.
They're a tier B.
They used to
team.
be up there, right?
I think maybe way back when, but
Yeah.
I think like kind of where college football is now, they're not. They're
It's
they're in
just
that
based
tier
on the
right
people that
below.
want to go to Ole Miss and
Yeah.
like how their school is structured, basically too.
Like essentially Ole Miss can be competitive. Like Ole Miss this year, they can win a national championship. Like I don't think outside of Ohio State there's any team that I'm like there's a clear, well, Indiana and Ohio State. I don't think there's really any team where you're like, damn, that team's just gonna blow everybody out.
Bama.
If somebody, but Bama's not like that right now. They're
What's
10
that
and 2.
other team that's undefeated that everybody's talking about?
Indiana and Ohio State are
Yeah.
the two big teams right now. Texas A&M lost to Texas. in
No, it's
rivalry.
Indiana.
Yeah.
They
Big
got
Netty,
the
Kurt
fork
Sigmund.
as their logo or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's like an eye, but
Yeah,
it's like kind of looks like a
yeah,
trident
yeah,
type
trident,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be like an Indiana eye. I
Yeah.
think it's supposed to be an I and a U.
What's their mascot?
Hoosier. I don't know what the hell a Hoosier is, but it's a Hoosier.
Do a
What's
quick
a-
Google. I'm like, what is a Hoosier?
What's a Hoosier? I think it's just something you
beaver?
call people from Indiana. Like
Oh,
I don't
it's
think
like an
it-
insult.
No, I think I don't think it's an insult. I think it's like if you called, I don't know, like
You a Hoover? Yo, what's up, Hoover? I hope
no
I'm
Hoosier,
Hoosier.
like
That doesn't
H
roll.
O O S I E R. Yeah, it's a nickname of a person that's from the state of Indiana. That's all. It
A
is.
Hoosier?
Yeah,
That's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
that's
You
just
could
what
be
it
like-
is.
Can't even
That's just
deny
what
it.
it
You
is.
can't deny it. You know they're such a good team, but they got the dumbest fucking mascot. A name.
I don't know, dude. Ohio State's the Buckeyes. They're literally a fucking walnut. Like,
But like that's a physical thing. That there's no physical thing other than a person. Like what? Hit Google Images and see what comes up for that. See if it's like a hillbilly type of style.
it is.
Yeah, it's definitely okay. It's
Yeah.
a hillbilly. So you probably have like a bunch of guys like dressed up as hillbillies.
Yeah, it's just like a Midwest, like farmer hillbilly style.
Yeah, with the
type of
overalls, I assume.
Hoosier, yeah.
Yeah, the Hoosier.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like Lane Kiffin leaving, it's a pretty big deal. It'd be crazy if Ole Miss goes on a run and then
Oh, do they first him in the playoffs? If
LSU
possible.
LSU isn't going to make the playoffs.
Oh,
So
so
not this year, but next year potentially.
so he basically quit to start fresh.
Yeah, he's just starting fresh next year with LSU, and a big reason to go there. It's just the type of recruiting class you can get there, like
Yeah,
where
he-
LSU is always going to be in that top 10 of like best recruiting
Yeah, because
classes.
that's where people want to go because
Yeah.
it's fun at the school. Old Miss is a little religious,
Yeah,
so like not many people want to go there.
but if you sit here and be like, just name a ton of like Ole Miss, NFL players right now, like Jackson Dart, the Giants quarterback we were talking about, like he's an Ole Miss alumni.
Yeah,
There
but he's
are-
religious.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
That's why I think the Old Miss is a religious school, so I think that prevents some people to go there.
It doesn't prevent Notre Dame. Notre Dame's always in the top tier.
Yeah, but like I feel like Notre Dame is like if you had a choice, I think they're like kind of the same religious school, right?
Notre Dame's probably the most religious, I would
No,
imagine.
I'm just saying they're
Yeah.
kind of like the same religious school, right?
Yeah.
So I would like you. I would agree with you. Notre Dame is like #1 religious school. So all the religious people would rather go to Notre Dame. So they're
Yeah.
probably getting the better religious NFL. I mean football players that go there, and then Old Miss is like the second choice. I would say.
Yeah, but even if you're the second choice, you can still win. They've proven it. They're
No,
winning
no, I'm
every
not saying they
yeah.
can't, but like they're not going to get. That's what restricting
Yeah.
people of like why they would want to go there or not. If
And
you
it could
can
be like funding and money too. Like I don't
yeah,
know.
that
how
also plays a part.
Yeah. I don't know how much Ole Miss puts into the football program, but LSU, they're always going to put millions of dollars into that program. And now that you can pay players, essentially, like that
It-
helps. That goes a
Yeah,
long way.
Bama is like has a lock on it with how much money they want
Yeah.
and with the championships they got. So like they're probably getting first choice a lot. And then obviously Ohio State is like right up there with them.
Yeah. But dude, LSU, you just like go across like think about how many star players like Odell Beckham Jr., Leonard
a lot of wide
Fournette,
receivers.
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, like all these guys, Justin Jefferson, like they're big name guys from LSU. Whereas like if you're gonna like really stretch it on Ole Miss, like you're like
It's
Jackson Dart,
Oh,
who's on
off-
like a
offensive liner too.
yeah.
What's his name? The wasn't the blindside guy.
yeah, the blind Michael Orr, yeah.
Yeah,
he
Michael
doesn't play anymore.
Yeah,
but yeah.
but like he did that.
yeah. You're
That's
kind of
about it. That's your stretching those.
yeah, and oh, what I think Archie Manning, I think Peyton and Eli's dad was an Ole Miss alum. Or
No, I think
Eli Manning went to Ole Miss. Someone in the Manning family went to Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I think Eli Manning was the one that went to Ole Miss.
Really, I thought they all went to like Texas,
No, Peyton went to Tennessee.
and then their cousins at Texas, right? Or their nephew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their nephew.
The young Archie Manning,
Yeah.
Archie Manning Jr., I guess. Yeah, Eli Manning went to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like maybe that's your biggest alumni, like.
Yeah.
But even then, like you're just stretching for names, whereas LSU is littered with NFL Hall of Famers and um, just star players in the league currently too. So
Yeah.
you're getting a different caliber of group. And as we kind of transition to the NFL, we touched on the Patriots' big win before. I guess percentage wise, and I think people were not expecting this coming into the season, but right now the AFC #1 seed is the Patriots at 11-2, and the NFC #1 seed is the Bears at
Yes.
9-3. If you were to give a percentage or a grade on how confident you are that those two teams will finish as the number one seeds, what would you say?
As for the Bears, I hear they're doing really good.
Yeah.
So I think what are they? What's the team below them? Points
I think
wise,
the teams that are in the mix for that one seed would be the Rams and the
and what's
Eagles.
it? 1 game away.
The Bears and the Rams have the same record as far as yeah.
Okay, then so the Bears and the Rams. Problem is like it's who's got that mentality of the year and who put most of the work throughout the year. Because the people that like how I picture it is people that put in that work throughout the year. Those are the people that are gonna finish the year out and work. And then there's people that are like not putting that full work in. So it
Yeah.
comes down to that, like who wants it. I would have to say the Bears do want it because they kind of need it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Um,
The Bears.
the Patriots. I'm hoping like we got like we're just I don't know how we're pulling away. I know we got like easy games, but we're making a lot of mistakes. We're doing a lot of good, obviously, but
Mm.
like we got like a lot of little mistakes that like I'm worried about that could cost us in certain situations. But I'm happy where the Patriots have come out in all. So
Yeah.
if they don't win it, it's not that big of a deal, but it's
Yeah.
a big statement if we do.
Yeah. I mean, already with 11 wins, you've kind of almost you're not guaranteed, but you put yourself in a good spot to be in the playoff. You and if they beat Buffalo on that game on December 14th, they can lock up the AFC East, which then already guarantees you a home playoff game, whether you're the number one seed or
Whose
not.
idea we want to play at the first?
Ideally, you want the one seed so you can just get a bye, and
Yeah.
then you still get the home games the rest of the way. You don't have to go and play on the road. And then people like that's the thing too, right? Like getting some of those teams that could potentially be traveling from warm weather to New England in January when it's cold and maybe snowy.
I have a question about like that. Do you think that do some of these places that are warmer have higher altitude?
Not all of them.
But I feel like the ones that have higher altitude doesn't really affect them when they come to the cold. Well, other than the coldness,
But
because
some of the higher altitudes, like Denver, it gets cold. Like
yeah,
Denver has the highest altitude. It gets cold in
yeah,
Denver.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like some places, like maybe in like some areas that have a high altitude don't. But I feel like they don't affect as they come winter because there's less altitude when it's cold out. I mean, not altitude, less oxygen.
I don't know, but I don't even think it's I don't know if the oxygen really matters. I think it's just the cold weather. Like it's tough if you're a team like
But
the
you got
Chargers.
heaters. You got heaters and like blowing heat on the thing. If you really need like a heated seat, they'll bring it over.
Yeah.
They'll like do anything to keep you warm.
It's so cold, man. When you're out in the field, it's
I,
cold.
I I get it. I played lacrosse during the winter, so like it's cold. But like if you would they like I used to stand out in like a long sleeve and a sweatshirt underneath my pads and then like I would wear pants and shorts underneath and I'd still be cold, but I wouldn't have a jacket like they have a
Yeah.
covered and heating. Like I would suck it up. But like
But
some
we're used to it though. Like we grew up in the environment. I think
no,
not everybody has.
people say we grow up. I don't think. I think there's just people like you. You sleep with coldness when you all the time, so you like used to like cold that way. I feel like when we get to the summertime in New England, we get so used to that warmth right there. Our body changes at the last couple months, and we're like, oh, it's warm, it's nice, and then when we get to like winter, our body has to readjust. So I think like that first like December to January, we're like, oh, this is cold, this is screaming cold, and then after that, our bodies kick in again.
I don't know, man. If you're coming from Houston or LA, like if the Patriots eventually see like Houston in the playoffs or the Chargers in the playoffs, and you have to come from Texas where it's warm or
Yeah,
California where it's warm, and those
Texas would be
teams
rough.
play
Humidity,
indoors. They play
humidity.
indoors, but they don't even deal with the
Yeah,
humidity. They play indoors, so they have no weather impact on their games.
yeah.
Like
Though
they
outside, it plays a big factor in New England for
yeah.
like quarterbacks.
Yeah.
For throwing the
And
football.
then you got Drake May who can throw the ball. Like he's got a good strong arm.
And he
Like
likes to run, so
yeah,
he'll be warm.
yeah. So I mean, I think there's a lot of benefit to getting that number one seed. And then the part two to this question is looking at the standings, and if you want to pull up the NFL playoff standings as it is now, um, just so you can kind of get an idea of what teams are maybe in the mix for you. If you're looking at teams kind of in the playoff picture, and I'll answer the question as well. What teams do you think? Is there a way to do like playoffs specifically?
I can go retype it.
Because that's the divisions.
Let me. I'll figure this out.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this TV. I don't know why it's like cutting off. Give me a second. I'll get back to you.
Okay. So what
Players and
teams?
games I do.
What teams would
Anything.
be? Even if you go to ESPN.com, you can like it will allow you to switch to like a playoff view for the NFL, and then you'll be able to see the teams that are like in the playoff mix. What's a team, either AFC or NFC, that could play spoiler and, you know, talk for myself a little bit here first, because I think it's a good question. Is the NFC and AFC feel wide open? So I think a
You
lot of
want the league
teams.
view?
If you could just see, it
I
should be
think
like a
it's called
playoff
I
view.
think it's called league view.
I think League View would just show you every team in the league and not
Well,
specific
just on
conferences.
playoffs picture. This is what they came up with.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
That's the seeds, because then
Okay.
if you scroll down even further, it will show you what teams also are in it.
That's
And so if you look at all the teams here, like I said, the Bears up top, and you could pick one and say this team could maybe go on a sneaky run. This is the team I'd be looking at, and I don't even think it's that sneaky anymore.
Seahawks.
I think the Seahawks defense.
They got a good coach. They always have, and they're always in the top. They never
Yeah.
have a problem doing well.
Yeah. And I don't think everyone thought they were going to do as well. Now, having Sam Darnold makes me nervous. And it's probably the reason I couldn't buy into like the Colts or the Jaguars or something like that.
So you want to hear my buy-in for they might not even make the playoffs. So I'm looking for this.
Dallas Cowboys.
Them to make the playoffs, because that's who I got winning the Super Bowl. Because
Okay.
I think it's rigged.
They're right in the
The
mix.
NFL is rigged.
No,
So I
NFL's
think
probably a little bit rigged.
no, I think that's what they got listed as the thing. But like then again, I don't know. Who do you think you got winning?
If I had to pick a Super Bowl matchup, I would probably go.
You gonna say the Patriots? Because that's what I would say. Because like
If the Patriots are the one seed, I think this. I'll say this, and I hate doing this because it's not really giving an answer. Whoever gets the one seed in the AFC, whether it's the Broncos or the Patriots, I think that team makes it to the Super Bowl. Because I think that extra week of rest is going to be huge. Like come the end of the season,
You don't
it's a
think it's
long
2 months?
year. But dude,
sometimes rest is not good. Because I know in hockey it's not really good.
I think it's good. I think it's going to be good for either team. But think about, like I said, you got to come to New England in January when it's potentially snowing. It's sub 20 degrees.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to do. Like I said, you're going to come from LA where it's like 60 degrees and go play in that weather. Good luck. Like you're not doing it. Or you're going to have to go play in Denver with that altitude. Like you mentioned, altitude plays an effect.
Yeah.
Dude, they
Altitude
got
plays a
people
lot.
using oxygen masks. I mean, Ryan Clark, when he was on the Steelers, now he does like broadcasting for games, and he's an analyst on TV. He literally talked about like he couldn't play in Denver because he had such bad like some sort of like illness, and like he couldn't breathe in the altitude because
Yeah.
it's so bad there. So that home field advantage is huge. And then if I were to pick NFC team, I'd take the Rams. So I'd take the Rams, and then whoever between the Patriots and Broncos gets the one seed.
We're hoping the Patriots.
I'm hoping the Patriots,
Yeah.
dude.
No, but that's why that's why a lot of fighters in the UFC train in the altitude.
Yeah.
Just because of that stamina, the aspect they get
Yeah.
is like crazy for their endurance. So I think like coaches should start, or like owners of teams should start replacing their facilities, their training facilities, to higher altitude.
Yeah.
Just
Some players might. Some teams might have done that, and you just don't know.
Yeah.
Some teams might have done that. But
Um,
that's I wanted to just do football today because I feel like there was a lot of good football news. I don't know if you had.
no, just to end on it, the UFC is I don't know, you can watch them for free now on Paramount.
Yeah.
Yeah, so which is nice. No more pay-per-views. So I don't know if you've been watching any fights lately.
Dude, do
And,
you want to talk about a busy night at Encore? Whenever there's a UFC
yeah,
fight,
it's bad.
it gets crazy, man.
Oh,
It gets packed.
yeah,
People love
you
going
have to walk over there. Or you just on the cameras over there.
No, I don't have to walk over there. I don't
Yeah.
have to go and see the people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could if I wanted to, but I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah,
It's too many people.
Yeah, you're not a big people guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but um, I'm good on that.
Yeah, good
You
stuff.
got anything to say to the crowd?
No, check out the Instagram page. Check us out on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, giveaway.
And I've
Hit that retired by choice.
Yeah,
We
good
have a
retired by choice.
TikTok thing. It's basically the same as our Instagram, but if you prefer TikTok, we hop on there.
yeah,
Our Spotify is now fully hooked up.
there we
So
go.
if you don't want to like watch it on YouTube and just want to
You don't want to see our ugly face.
yeah, if you well, you can watch it on YouTube
Yeah.
too, through Spotify.
Okay.
It's just Spotify lets you shut off your phone. YouTube doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're watching it on a TV, I know some of you guys do, or a computer, YouTube's available. But if you're watching on a phone, headphones, hop on that Spotify.
Hell yeah.
Peace out.
Deuces.
Turn it up loud, feel the beat in your chest. Static